to my channel. Today we're going to be making fried fish. This is a viewer's request. So we're going to be making fried whiting, and we're going to be making some peppers and onions that go delicious with the fried fish. I've already washed my hands and everything, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put butter in the pan so we can get our onions and our pepper mix cooked up all good. While that butter is melting, let me show you what I put in my batter. Powder, onion powder, lemon pepper, cornstarch, baking powder, 1 egg, and flour. So I use a batter. I don't do the dry mix. Sometimes I do. It just depends on how I feel. But this batter kind of reminds you of a Captain D's or something like that if you guys have that. But it's very crispy and it's very light. And so this is a batter that I use to fry my fish. My mom used to make a batter like this. I don't know if she necessarily put baking powder or cornstarch in hers, but I definitely know she did the flour and the egg. And so we're gonna go ahead and get the onions started, like I said, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I make my batter. So you guys, to the onions and the peppers, I add about 2 capfuls of regular distilled white vinegar. I like my peppers a little spicy, so I add some cayenne pepper to that. We'll get that, toss that out. A little salt. And we just let those cook down. Now I also add a teaspoon of sugar. Or you can do a tablespoon rather of sugar. And y'all, when this cooks down, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so good with that fish. My stove is clean. You want to turn that down because you don't want the onions and stuff to burn. So while that's cooking, I'm going to show you what I put in my batter. Of flour. Maybe 1.5 cups flour. About a tablespoon of onion powder. Just bought this garlic powder, guys, so it hasn't been opened yet. Struggle bus. Same amount of garlic. Tablespoon of lemon pepper. And about a tablespoon of salt. One egg. A teaspoon of cornstarch and a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm gonna get a whisk. And we're gonna put about a 1.5 cups of water, a 1/2 cup of water first. And mix this really good. I have 10 pieces of whiting over here. They were frozen. And I always put paper towels on them to drain some of that water off that comes on the frozen fish. And that's a good consistency, you guys, for the fish. For the batter. You're just gonna take the fish, dip it in that batter. You wanna fry these up maybe about 3 at a time. Oil's not hot enough yet. Once the oil gets hot enough, you guys, we'll come back and I'll show you how I fry them up, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, we're back. The peppers are just about done. Now you guys who don't know, and those who do, I'm from Cincinnati, so there's this little spot called Alabama Fish Bar, and that's where I got the idea for these peppers. They always have mild peppers or hot peppers that go on the side of their fish, and I was like, man, how did they make that? I don't know if this is the exact recipe. I never asked them, but I can kind of taste the flavors, and it seemed like it was some vinegar in there. And of course, you could taste the sweetness. So I just kind of played it by ear, and it turned out tasting exactly like it, guys. If you're in Cincinnati and you're new to Cincinnati, go downtown, look it up. There's a place called Alabama Fish Bar. They have some delicious fish and delicious peppers. So we're gonna go ahead and take these off. Excuse me, dear. Here. They are so yummy, guys. You're gonna love them. All right, guys, the fish, the oil is just about ready, so we're gonna go ahead and put our fish in the batter. Try to drain just a little bit of that batter off. And like I said, I recommend about 3 pieces at a time. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and let these cook up. Once I'm done with all the fish, I'll come back and show you the final results. Okay, guys, I'm back. I wanted to give you a little quick tip before I show you the final results on the fish. When you're making your batter, before you put the fish into the batter, take about a spoon, a half a spoon, and put it in your oil. Cook it, drain it, and taste it. If it's seasoned to perfection, you're good to go. You can go ahead and add your fish to the batter. If it needs more salt or you feel like it needs more garlic, go ahead and add it at that time before you put the fish into the batter. That way, you know, once you begin to fry your fish is going to be seasoned to perfection. Once again, I'll be back. And here you have it, guys. Delicious fried fish, battered, and peppers and onions. This is an easy recipe. I'm going to remind you guys that I do put everything that I make. Every time I make a video, a cooking video, I put all the ingredients in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Make sure you like this video and comment anything you guys would like for me to cook, anything you guys would like for me to do. I am all about that. And also tell your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, everybody you know what your girl Jewel is doing over at this channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be making Chinese fried rice with shrimp and also takeout style chicken wings. See you tomorrow. Bye.